Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Missy Lead, and if this is your first time being here, thank you for stopping in. Have a seat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop down in the comments. If you've been here tuning in, thanks for coming back, and let's talk about it. First off, Bravo was shady. The title of the episode is She by Herself. So shady. So at first I thought this episode was kind of lackluster, but then I thought about it. It wasn't. It was giving. There was giving moments. So compiled together, it made. Okay, so it started off from the scene when Twirl was going after Ralph. Okay, all right. Then Twirl gets a phone call, Kenya gets a phone call, and it's her soon-to-be ex-husband, and he's talking about come get the baby because he gotta work. So she's annoyed because she brought the baby to come up to see her father because her father doesn't really come up to see her. One part of me is like, you're doing a great job, sis. You're doing a great job. You're putting out the effort for her to have her father in her life. You could be bitter and be like, oh well. And then another part of me is more so like, what are you teaching your daughter? You're teaching your daughter to chase after a man who doesn't want to be in her life. So both sides of me, I guess at this young age, yeah, keep doing it. But at a certain age, don't reach out. Don't reach out. So Marlo sees that Kenya is upset and she goes after her and she's like, don't let this ruin your night. Just go send someone to go pick up the baby. Don't stress it. Don't stress it. I believe Candy goes and she checks up on Kenya and she also is telling her don't stress it. They address a little topic about how, what's her name? Drew does not take accountability of her assistant. Like, your assistant came up with this whole fabricated situation, and then Drew said, yeah, I do know he's messy. Okay, if you know that he's messy, then why do you still have him around? Like, is he that great of an assistant? Seriously. So then it takes it to a scene where Candy is talking to her I guess the producers of the play, and they are telling Candy that you are bringing New York pretty much back to life. When there's no Broadway, there's no New York, so you're bringing New York back because everyone's coming to see this play. So then the other scene is Sonia and Kenya. They're walking, they're doing their little stroll, they're getting a little camera time. And Sonia expresses to Kenya that she is not happy how Drew is acting. Okay. And she very much says like, oh, I want to be a good friend to her, but the way she attacked Sheree, I don't appreciate it. I don't think I could, stand up behind something like that. Okay. So then they all get ready and they end up going to, they go out to eat. Lord, I guess Candy had this whole thing planned out, that each time they went to a restaurant, she was like, oh, we already had ordered everything for you guys. Like, can I order my own food? Lord, sheesh. So at this little luncheon, they go around the table and ask this messy behind question, which I don't understand why this was a question. Who actually asked it? I believe it was Kenya. Actually, I think it was Kenya. It wasn't Candy. Kenya asked this messy behind question of who was the most famous person who has hit on you or that you've gone out with. Todd, in true fashion, he was like, who do I need to kill? Who do I need to kill? So then they go around the table. I don't remember Sheree saying anyone. Marlo said I think some Kiss band member, I believe. I don't remember. Who did Kenya talking about she used to date Prince. Now, why are you lying on this man who's passed away? Why are you lying on him? Drew insinuated she was going out, or she was kind of seeing LeBron James. Yeah, girl, bye. I don't believe any of it. Any of it. So then they all go out to see the play. She tells the women, because they're all known for being late, especially Candy, that Broadway does not wait for them. Be downstairs by X amount of time, and so that we can get on Sprinter and go. You see that they're FaceTiming Candy, and she's teaching these women how to put on the vibrating panties. I cannot. So they get on the bus. Marlo's lying, talking about she wearing the panties. That was a lie. Sonia, she's wearing the panties. Kenya, she's wearing the panties. No, I'm sorry. Kenya's not wearing the panties. What's her name? Candy's wearing the panties. Drew is wearing the panties. And Sheree, she is wearing the panties, but she says she forgot her remote control upstairs. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the whole kicker. The remote control did not only control one set of panties. Depending on how close you were to someone, it can control someone else's. So Ralph was actually controlling Sonya's, and I think that was very weird. Like, at this point, stop playing. That's awkward. All the way awkward. They go to start to see the play. The bus driver, or the Sprinter driver, says it's going to take longer to drive there. It's only 7 minutes walking, in true New York fashion. So they're like, okay, fine, let's just get up and walk. I don't really know what happened to Marlo, but Marlo got left behind, and then she had to ride a little bike, and I'm here for Marlo. I am loving Marlo, because in her bouginess, she made it there riding a bike. I thought she was going to be bougie, but she made it there on a bike. Then they're coming out of the play. They didn't show any scenes in the play. But all the people are raving about it. They're talking about how they loved it. The men really connected with the characters, blah, blah, blah. The reviews on the play, chef's kiss. So now play is over. They're now like winding down to like chillax. This is when it starts to get messy. So it's Sheree, Marlo, and Kenya. So they're all waiting, and in true fashion, they're talking about the others, as always. So then they start to talk about Drew. And when they start talking about Drew, they start talking about I don't understand her little 21 whatever. I think it's 21 dropped 21 pounds by Drew, or whatever. So then they go look it up. Let me tell you something. I don't understand how the heck can Drew, what's her name? Sheree should be talking about a business that has not even been started yet. Okay, alrighty. To my knowledge, She by Sheree has not even launched yet. 2, Marlo, we still don't really know what you do. And about Kenya, yeah. But Sheree and Marlo, y'all give me Tommy vibes from Martin. Always talking about some job you got, but what do you really do? Like, how do you have a job? How do you get this money? Y'all are Tommy's low key. So they're talking about that. They go to pull up her website. whoops, the website doesn't even pull up. That was too much. So now the other couples are coming down. Cool, cool, cool. They chit chat for a quick second. Now, Kenya, I'm very, very pleased. I was very pleased with Kenya throughout the episode. I'm not her biggest fan, but I was pleased with her throughout this episode. She apologized to Ralph and said, you know what, I was projecting. I should have never attacked you like that yesterday, so I am sorry. Okay, I'm here for it. I am here for it. So he accepts it. He's like, thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'm just misunderstood. No, boo-boo, you're not misunderstood. You gaslight. Nobody understands you except for your wife. And she don't really be understanding you, but it's all right. It's all right. The men go. Now it's time for the ladies. I don't know what triggered. I know what triggered Sonia, but it didn't make sense for the triggering. Kenya said something along the lines of, let's put things out on the table. Why is Sonia going to be like, hey, Drew, I have something to address you with? So Drew said something like, okay, what do you want to say? She then proceeds to say, I feel like I really want to be a good friend to you, but I can't be because I'm really not happy with some things. And Drew was looking confused, like, what are you talking about? She's like, you look confused. It's okay, I'm gonna set you straight. Yo, the reaction off of these women, their faces like, oh, okay, alrighty. So she sets Drew straight and she tells her, there have been some certain situations that you've been in, and it looks like it seems like to me that you look for me to back you up, but I can't back up you going after Sheree. Maybe it's me, but I have never seen Drew look toward Sonia for backup. I don't know. I really don't know. But in Sonia's mind, that was the case. But hey. So then she's like, I don't understand why you're addressing this at this moment. She then proceeds to say, I've been talking to you this whole time. We have been hanging out. Like, what are you talking about? When you had your car accident, I came and picked you up. Why are you just bringing this to me now? And she's like, and you were just in my room. Now, granted, in Sonia's defense, she did start off saying, I wanted to have this conversation with you in private, but now that we have some time and we want to put things out on the table, I'll have this conversation. Either way, if you're really trying to be a friend, you could have called her. You've been talking to her this whole time. You just wanted camera time. It's all right. It's all right. Because this is what this show is for. So I'm not even going to be mad at it. So then Drew was like, but me and Sheree have already made up. I'm not understanding. So then Sonia brings up her whole little business. Oh, no. That's not how it got brought up. I'm sorry. Messy behind, Marlo tries to throw Twirl under bus and says, oh, yeah. And Kenya tried to go on your website, but it's not there. That's how her business came about. Now, if I'm telling you, Drew, I don't believe anything Drew was saying about this business. I'm sorry. The excuses she was giving me Phaedra when she was first season, when she was pregnant and she didn't know how many weeks she was. That's what she was giving me. That was hilarious. She was just making up excuses and I was just like, I mean, I guess that makes no, but it don't. But okay, we just gonna nod ahead and act like we understand. So they're coming at her, asking her, okay, so what is your business about? She's just spewing off just like facts. She's like, yeah, you could lose 21 pounds in 20 days, blah, 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 blah. We have 6 camps in Chicago, 2 in Atlanta. We have meal plans. Baby girl, just say you're the new Jenny Craig. Just say you're the new Weight Watchers. Like, I'm not understanding. Why is it so confusing? Just align yourself with another company. Say you're kind of going in that direction. Like, so people can analyze that better. But she didn't, because clearly she's just the face of the brand. She's not really anything other than that, clearly. So then they start questioning her, but you had a mommy makeover. I don't understand. If you lost all this weight, why did you have to have this makeover? Now, Twirl had a lot to say about this. About, oh, if she has this whole workout thing, then why would she get lipo? Last time I checked, you got your butt done, but yet didn't you come out with a whole workout video called Stallion Booty? Or yeah, I think yours was Stallion Booty, and didn't you get your butt done? So who is you to take shots? Who are you to take shots? I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't throw rocks when you live in a glass house, Lord. So then Sheree gets a phone call from her boo, Tyrone. Tyrone was supposed to come up earlier that day or the day before, but he couldn't make it because even though he can go travel 100 miles, it won't break his parole. But yet it was only 94 miles, but then he didn't want to. Didn't make sense, but you know what? Whatever. So then next scene is Sheree is up and she's in this little whatever. She's driving to Philly. She calls her daughter and she's like, yeah, I'm on my way. It's going to take like an hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours to get to Philly. I'm going to see Tyrone. Her daughter don't seem nowhere near excited. Okay. All right. Bro. So then she's like, oh, I'm going to take a nap. Okay. So now they're supposed to be pulling up to Philly. And she's like, oh, is this Philly? The buildings? Sweetie, if you've been seeing this man allegedly so many times going to Philly. Now, granted, I understand you're not going to the same direction, but in a certain direction, you would know the landmarks. I don't know. Is it just me or whatever? So that didn't make sense to me. Then she gets there. The timestamp that Bravo gave was that she's been waiting for 30 minutes. She calls her daughter and she says that she's been waiting for 2.5 hours. Her daughter said, oh, wow. Dull. Didn't even seem like she even was surprised. That's the kicker. She didn't seem surprised that her mother had waited so long for this man. Then the producers come out and was like, oh, the lawyers are saying that he cannot come, blase, for some whatever reason. It's cool, cute. Something about it breaks the parole. Now, another kudos to Kenya. What's her name? Sheree calls Kenya and tells her the situation. And she was a true friend. She was like, don't worry about it. You're too pretty. Do you need me to find a flight for you? This and other. I was here for Kenya. I definitely was. But Sheree said she had that order taken care of. She said, don't call him tonight. Do not call him tonight. She said, this is his first strike. Kenya said, this is his first strike. I don't know if people picked up on it. I don't know if Sheree was exaggerating, said, no, this is his 50th, or homeboy has messed up and this is really his 50th strike. But he had her looking like a whole fool on national TV, and she actually cried. And it touched my heart. I felt bad for her. Bravo's still shady about the title. I'm just saying Bravo was shady about that title. Anyways, that was a little episode. Let me know what you thought of the episode as well. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment. Have a great day.